pledge, please? Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Happy rainy Tuesday. All right. We are missing 2 board members, but we have quorum, so we're going to move ahead. Okay, we have no additions. Public be heard. Okay. So, we're going to have to vote here. If you want to do these both together, we can. So approve all the minutes for April 15th and May 1st, because we have to have one motion, 1 second. All 3 of us have to vote.
I can't vote on the May 1st one, I wasn't here.
Oh, okay, so we're going to have to.
Push off.
Okay. Bless you.
Thank you.
All right, so we're just going to do the April 15th.
I make a motion to approve the minutes of the regular board meeting held on April 15th, 2025.
Second.
Discussion. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
No opposed, it's carried, thank you. All right, so we'll hold off on the May till next board meeting. All right, Park, Stace, you got a lot going on, a lot of bouncing emails today.
Yeah, I said we're almost out of the wrestling tickets, so I think we're pretty much done with those. We have a few ringside left.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm shocked. I didn't
Do
think.
we have a
that-
sense of how many? Because he has,
I've asked him a few times, and he keeps saying he's gonna get with his ticket guy and let me know, so I've gotta remind him again, because he keeps saying that I don't have the number. I did remind him, there can't be any more than 500 people down there. I mean, we can, but for
that would be a lot.
crowd size, I said we can't exceed that, and that includes our ticket, so he
Okay.
does know that. But I will check in with him again, because I do see he's got a lot of advertising out there for it, which is great.
Yes, I saw the Parks copy this afternoon.
Was that,
I saw the Parks copy of the flyer.
that was funny.
Yeah, it was all.
That was creative. And we did interview a couple of directors for summer rec, so
Good.
hopefully
Look promising?
promising, yep.
Good. So we've got the walkthrough on Friday. We're getting pretty close to being done. Hopefully, did they approve the seating? I didn't see it.
So,
That was the only concern was the seating and with the opening, like how does that work?
so Elias called, just so you know, and he just, towards the end of the day, he was gonna get back to me, they said he was gonna reach out to his subcontractor, and they said they should be able to get out this, today or tomorrow, but no later than the end of the week.
Okay. So that should work good if we can get that. Then we'll have a couple of weeks before the ribbon cutting. And my preference is to not take that fence down until we're absolutely ready, because we already caught people in there.
Yeah, people are really excited for it.
Yeah.
If we can have it open by Memorial Weekend, I mean, that would be great.
Yeah, no, they went in while he was working.
You get full grass within 2 weeks, but you can't really get on it for 4 to 6 weeks. Otherwise,
Yeah.
you're just beating it. It's not, the roots haven't built in the soil yet, strong enough to keep it.
Yeah, we're probably going to have to rope it off. I see Lafayette Park seems like it's coming along. Of course, the rain is helping.
And I will be here later when you guys do the voting items for the new hires.
Right.
The lifeguards, I think pretty much everybody I've got on for the hire list is what we're gonna need for lifeguards, maybe one more. But we were looking at that today, so I think this is pretty much our lifeguards, except for one more possibly. Office workers, that should constitute all of our office workers, maybe a potential another one, but it should be okay.
Okay.
And summer rec, this is everybody we need except for the director.
How soon will you make that decision?
Hoping this week,
Okay.
because we have a lot we gotta do with the Department of Health and just planning for it, that
Right.
the director needs to be involved with.
Great.
And we just need a cleaner, but I had
Yeah.
someone stop in today, put in an application, but
I think you received one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Did you see that one or not?
I think that was the guy
we're not getting a lot of bites.
We're not getting a lot of bites, I mean, he seemed all right, I had a couple questions for the county, so I figured that, you know.
Yeah, that's,
We do need grounds people, so.
yeah, that takes me to Scotty. Did we get any? We got one laborer. Peter, didn't you know somebody that was interested?
Yeah, Morty.
Did you ask him?
Yeah, he asked me about it too.
Old man Mark,
Yeah,
he's over at Carquest.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know,
but
but I,
he'd rather do something else, he
Oh,
said.
yeah, I haven't heard from him.
Yeah,
I don't know why he'd wanna, because they don't do nothing.
No, they just stand around over there.
Well, if he wants to ride on a lawnmower, can you check with him?
No, he means a car quest.
I'll check with him.
Okay. Yeah, we need, so then we need two more.
We need 2 more laborers,
Yes.
At
States-
least
summer help.
through the
Was there
full
any
season.
interest for this, well, school's tough, like,
Yeah, it was tough at the school. I think I might have had one person I gave it out to because it's hard, because they need someone that's 18. You know, so you really need a senior at that point. And it was a lot of, it's,
yeah,
I didn't get those kind of workers that came up that wanted to do that.
okay.
thing.
Well, we'll keep talking to our neighbors, see if we can get a couple more. We got a lot of grass to mow.
Yeah.
What else you got, Scott? Thanks, Stace.
Part-time or full-time staff?
Full-time for the summer.
What else, Scotty?
And where it is, rained down, we spoke around all the trees that the electric department cut down, we got them done. As soon as rain stops, we got a little bit more blacktopping to do, and we'll be all caught up.
Great. Thank you. All right, Dennis. Dennis has a load of work, we know. Even one by one, we'll get through them. Anything you want to add, Dennis?
Positive note, the house on Cedar Street is starting pouring its foundation.
Yeah, I saw that today.
That's going pretty good.
That's a nice view up there.
It's gonna be an incredible view from up
Yeah.
there. Still working on several property maintenance violation orders and, looking at, starting to submit, appearance tickets on those.
Okay. No water, no electric. Terry's at the plant. Ethan, how about you? You doing okay?
Good,
Full staff, we're happy.
we are happy.
Thank you for your report, it was very helpful.
I was just saying, nice.
All right, I need a motion to accept all department reports.
I'll make a motion to accept all department reports.
A second.
Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. No opposed, it's carried, thank you. All right, we've got A through K of hires here, so.
I got something to add real quick, it's very preliminary. I was talking to Jason Edminster, Lieutenant Edminster with the Sheriff's Office at our 88 Warham, as well as PJ, who's the DA investigator, about possibly, we're gonna provisionally, or meet, I think in the next week or two, 27th or something like that, just to discuss like some type of drug task force that our community needs, that we believe it needs, just like whether it starts with in-depth information sharing or some type of one of us, couple of them, and then like the DA's office involved, just to help target once a week or something like that of drugs, guns, that kind of stuff. Well, obviously, we're not Elmira or anything like that. There's definitely a lot of drugs and stuff that go around our community.
Yep.
So just so you guys are aware of that, we're gonna be discussing that. How it'll start off is just a basic
more we can do together, the better.
Right.
Just real quick, I just remembered, because I got a call earlier. Have you been monitoring Steuben Street speed coming down?
I know I personally have, I know a couple other guys have as well.
Okay,
I don't know the exact times we've done details on it, but
yeah, I mean, I told, you can't be there 24/7, right? Got lots of
we
other,
did write 116 traffic tickets last month on the fourth, we were 14,
yep.
which is quite a bit, so we're definitely out there doing stuff.
Well, the McGee Street was helpful. All right, thank you. Who wants to start on the hire list?
You just read right through the whole thing?
I was
or
gonna
you
say,
just
can
line
you
by
just
line?
do the whole thing?
Good.
We can. Yeah, because it's all gonna be the same. One's gonna say it, one's gonna second it, and we're all gonna vote.
So what, you want me to read the whole thing from A to K?
Yeah. You say no.
And then we just only have to vote once?
Yes.
That'd make it easy.
All right,
Take a deep breath.
I make a motion. For seasonal hires, rehires, and rate changes. Okay, so Carol Savigny and Tina Young, recreation attendant, campground office, $17 an hour, starting 5/7. Isabella LaFace and Alex Walters, co-leader lifeguard, $22 an hour, starting 5/17. Kendra Fish, Carson
Tate,
and Kaylin Smith, lifeguard, $20 an hour, starting 5/17. Giuseppe LaFace, lifeguard, $21 an hour, starting 5/17. Natalie Oliver, Rachel Vecchio, and Nora Stegner, summer student aid, $15.50 an hour, starting 6/30. Emma Jones, summer student aid, $16 an hour, starting 6/30. Brianna Rumsmoke and Kara Keeley, summer recreation assistant, $20 an hour, starting 6/30. Sarah Jones, Ava Cohen, summer recreation assistant, $21 an hour, starting 6/30. Macy Fitzgerald, summer recreation assistant, lead, $22 an hour, starting 6/30. Chantel Fitzgerald, summer rec health director, $30 an hour, 7/7 through 8/15. And Carly Thomas, rate change to $17 an hour, starting, and this is her fourth season.
I'll second it.
one question for Giuseppe is, who's the lead lifeguard?
So Isabella and Alex
Oh, okay.
Walters,
Okay, so you said co-lead, okay.
yeah, instead of doing one lead and then we have the co-lead.
Okay, and then for the board, just so you know, Chantel, so she's our regular employee, but during the summer, she serves as a nurse, required nurse for summer rec, so we bump her to the different range.
And real quick, I did not put a start date on there for Carly.
Yeah,
I didn't see that she had any hours this last time, so it's up to you because she's basically
Yeah.
whenever.
she's gonna be back May 18th, I think is.
Okay, so we'll just make it as soon as she comes back then.
And for the health director, this year we may just get a substitute in case Chantel's out or something, but they wouldn't get any hours unless we need it, because we can't run a program if we don't have a health director there, and she's got some family issues. And in case she needs to step out for her, that we have a backup.
Okay,
But I'm gonna talk to the school and see if we can find somebody.
all right. All in favor?
Aye.
All right. No opposed, they are all carried. Thank you. Do you need a nap now?
Good job.
That's why I came early, so I wouldn't take a nap.
Okay. All right, next up, we have a couple of purchases to vote on. One's a gas detector and collaboration kit.
Okay, I make a motion for the purchase of a gas detector and calibration kits for the sewer department, up to $2,600.
A second.
Discussion, so we had 3 quotes.
Yep,
On
they're in
that.
there, and,
It was
the
like,
reason why we said up to 26 is because we found all 25, 26, but there was a while back, unfortunately, we didn't get, it was a little, there was only on sale. So we're hoping that we can catch something on a better deal, we can get below it, so. But this is, for this exact model, the one that's got the 1017836, whatever, that's what it keeps coming up as. But if you can lucky and get a sale again, you would rather grab that.
Okay,
So I didn't want to tie it down to one of these bidders because
yep.
the shipping or anything else could put it over.
All right, any other discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. No opposed, carried, thank you. Okay, next up is case 72-inch pickup broom and gutter brush.
I'll make a motion to approve the case 72-inch standard pickup broom and gutter brush, street department's New York State contract PC 69383 for $9,580.30.
Second.
Discussion. Okay,
Gotta have it.
they were running it backwards.
I was gonna say, there's,
I tell you what, it really helped because we didn't have to do anything on the street.
It made a big difference.
I know, it's,
There was nothing,
cleaned it
I mean,
pretty
there was
good.
some stuff we blew into the
We
street.
just gotta decide what you wanna do going forward. You
Right.
just wanna do it before events or
Okay,
like once a month maybe. It would seem,
Well, you mean clean the streets?
yeah,
it'd be nice to do it after it rained because,
Keeps the dust down.
right,
Yeah.
it doesn't get everything all over.
Plus the rain pushes
especially since we
everything
just
against
washed
it,
the
so-
windows.
Right,
All right, all in favor?
aye.
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 No opposed, carried. All right, next is the new router, so, well, let's get a motion, we'll explain this one.
I'll make a motion to approve the new router for the village office for $1,400.
Second.
So, we got everything upgraded, the computers were all shut down on Friday till Monday morning, and then they realized that the router was too old and,
Couldn't handle it.
so, yeah, it was,
Otherwise, we would have put that in with the
in the
rest of everything.
original bid,
Got
Yeah.
it.
so they'll upgrade it for us, so
So
that's
the
what.
server's upgraded, and we have a couple computers that are getting upgraded, that was all covered under our ARPA. But then, yeah, he came in and said this, so I said, well, you, just in time, so I can put it on.
Can they do that fairly soon?
Yeah, he said, I just needed approval, so I just told him,
Okay.
I said, let's wait until, I just gotta send this back, the quote that they sent.
Okay, all in favor? Aye.
Aye.
No opposed, carried, thank you. Now we have a utility credit, 346.25, which I believe was because there was a bleep in their payment. I need a motion, please.
I make a motion for the utilities credit for US Salt in the amount of $346.25.
I'll second it.
So what did we do? We overcharged
There
them?
was a,
No.
there's
So
an
they're saying
explanation.
that their system, they had a problem on their end, and it didn't get their bill and their process that goes in place. So they had to clear it up. It does kind of open up to the concern that the Barb has, is that then now you hear from everybody, oh, my emails weren't working, and my whatever, and I didn't get the bill, so.
Well, I think it's good practice to stay in good graces with
Good
these
faith
guys.
with them, I think so too.
But,
It was, let's see.
they were 3 days late, according to this letter.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, granted, it's not.
So how do we come up
It's
with,
not like they called immediately and started talking to Bob and saying, and Barb, she was just telling them, it's not up to me, I can't make that decision, but they did say, look, we realize that it's late, that we missed it, but this is the reason why, it never happened, but we were in a transition with the system or whatever, and that, that's where they ended up.
I have no problem with it, I guess. I mean,
Well, they realized it and they called. I mean, we're gonna have to look on every case-by-case basis when these things come up.
Yeah, and then, like I said, you look at them too, and you've never had an issue ever.
yeah,
That
it's-
was,
I'm glad they said,
yeah.
All right, all in favor?
aye.
I,
Aye. No opposed, that's carried, Fred. All right, next we have sewer credit, poor Angie Francis, oh my gosh.
Okay, I make a motion for sewer credit for the Villager Motel in the amount of $270.
A second.
So what happened
you-
here?
She had
Oh, well,
freezing pipe.
they shut the water off for the winter, they closed off that one section of the motel, when they put it back on, a bunch of the lines blew into the walls. Yeah, it's bad, totally destroyed the carpet,
7 rooms,
didn't go in the sewer, it went down in the,
wall.
In different areas of the,
if you look at the
motel.
pictures, it's bad.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
yeah.
I was
She
surprised-
wasn't very specific about, she didn't come in and say, hey, it's sewer credit, but that is the only thing that we can do.
Right, you
So-
can't get water credit,
The
but
water was done.
see how it was in the, that's mold.
Jesus.
Yeah, she's had a run of bad luck. 270, I thought that was actually pretty,
And that's because they come up with that number based on the average, use
Right.
over.
Right.
So that's just, yeah, it's still
Right.
a long way.
and it aligns with our village policy on that, which was attached.
Right.
All in favor?
Aye.
No opposed, carried, thank you. Now I need a motion on our general audit of April 11th, 2025, please.
I'll make a motion for the general audit dated April 11th, 2025, for the total amount of $210,562.36.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. No opposed, that also was carried. On board concerns, asking for support, we don't have a formal vote on this yet. But, so where we're at from an audit perspective is we just closed out 2023. We need to start the 2024 audit. To accomplish that, we need concentrated reconciliation. And so if you remember, we were behind because with Angela leaving, Noe came in, Noe's only part-time. We can't catch it up. So Fred has reached out to express employment. They have an individual that's willing, and look, her resume looks stellar. She's open until the end of the year. We estimate maybe 5 months.
Yep, depends on how fast they pick up on everything, which,
So,
yep, 5 to 6
well,
months.
I'm just giving you kind of a prelim to this because the, we really need it. We've got to get it caught up.
Can't catch up.
What it does is, if we don't, so we can get the audit rolling, so we can get on our rolling years again, it affects when we're applying for grants, so they always want our financial statement. So we just finished 2023, we want to get this caught up, so then going forward, we know he's already working in this year, so she's doing the current stuff, but we need to catch up from
Yeah.
the pre, and we have to, I mean, it's just gotta be done.
Yeah.
So, it'll be a
Yeah.
short-term
Well,
cost.
she's behind, we were behind, got it.
It's necessary. If we just get the right person in here,
Right,
get
yeah.
it done.
I think so. I
So,
agree with
and
that.
we've already gone through it in the past a couple times. It worked.
What do they get an hour?
A lot,
Enough.
24.
Like 24. Yeah.
That's not that bad.
She gets it or it goes through the agency?
Well, no, the agency gets, we haven't seen the contract yet, but that would be on top of it.
They'll have their fee.
And it may be, I mean, I looked at her resume, I thought she was quite impressive on paper. It may be that she could end up being a long-term hire.
Take over.
All right, so,
Why don't we can't pursue that right now?
well, we gotta interview and get her in here
Yeah,
first.
right
No, but
now,
I mean, well, yeah, but I mean,
if you have an agreement, you can't step on the toes of the service in this case, no
Yeah.
matter what, that's part of the agreement.
We don't have a full-time position either. That, I mean, if the board decided to add another, we'd have to add another full-time position.
This
A
is
lot of
just
work.
plan
I mean,
for
the grant management alone, I can tell you, is an enormous amount of work. I mean, we bounce back and forth
It's always
now.
that.
It's terrifying.
every,
That's all I can
Well,
say.
if you can do it, the other thing, that's the other thing.
It's a lot.
Being able to do it.
It's
Yeah.
a lot. Yeah.
so more to come on that. So I'm not sure why the Italian Festival Parking, Camping, and Amusement Ride was on here.
Well,
Boss asked.
Peter V?
so with the last festival meeting, I wish Stacy was still here, but,
She had to go to an appointment.
so, we were up in the air as to what was decided. What did we decide we were gonna do with the parking?
They get the parking on the water side. Stacy's managing the parking on the other side.
Well, nobody knew that.
Stacy knows it, because I talked to her,
What?
whenever your last meeting was.
Okay, so the Italian Festival's gonna do the parking on the park side, on the festival side.
Right,
Okay.
which was different than, I think, 2 years ago, when I think we did it all.
We did, yeah.
Yeah.
Festival does parking on.
And that was the complaint they had, because we took the parking. They went
Right.
and did all themselves.
Right, which was an enormous amount.
Right, it was huge.
Yeah, the issue that we had is that whoever they had doing parking, our staff were witnessing them pocketing money,
Yeah.
and so,
And we were running it, and they were getting the money, so.
yeah, so, you know, I think this is fair, and it'll help out the festival. You know, it's gonna be, the setup's gonna be a little bit different, because playground's there, and
Okay, so what about the festival employees camping? They're gonna bring, I believe, they bring a trailer in, and they all stay in that trailer. Did we charge them before for that?
I don't know.
They need water too.
Well, where are they taking showers?
They take showers in that big thing, that big trailer, I guess. It's got showers and beds.
They could, if they, I mean, if
I
they
don't
have
know.
direct water, then they could. It'd be cool.
I don't know the answer to that question. We better wait till Stacy, well, we probably would have to ask somebody. Stacy wasn't here then. I don't know what we did.
Where was the trailer?
We charged them
They
before.
put it down by where the rides were. They
used
had a
to
big
have-
trailer down there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't remember seeing that
and
trailer.
I almost think that I don't know if they had their own water, or we gave them a hose.
Do you know, Scotty?
I have no clue.
Yeah, I don't know.
We charged
There's
them.
water hookup down that way.
Yeah.
There is or isn't?
There is.
Mm-hmm. So let's bring that back, because I don't know the answer to it. Now, when we have the jet ski event there, we charge them to camp there. That I do know.
Yeah. And I think when I was involved, I think we charged them to camp. But that was a long time ago, so.
Yeah, let's table that one, and we'll bring it back. Just a heads up, are you okay, or did you have other things on that list?
No, that's.
You said something about amusement rides, did you, was there something about that?
No,
No?
no, just that, and the waters. Are we charging them for water? How did you do it before? We ran just,
Well,
hoses?
if they paid to camp, then the water would
Hey,
be,
they camp, the water's free.
the water's included.
Because there's no meter on those spigots.
No,
It's all one general bill over there.
So the vendors that come in, the food vendors that need water,
Yeah, they hook right onto it. They don't get charged for that. It's part of their fee to be there.
but we don't get the fee.
we don't get the fee. But so we have to run, all right.
Not through water or anything, we don't get the fee? How's that work?
It's a good question.
Who gets the fee? The
The
festival?
festival charges them to go in there.
What do they charge, I wonder, for a vendor?
Pretty good.
You know?
I can check. 650 for food, and I'm guessing.
Really?
I think that's what I charged when I was involved. Now, how long ago was that?
Wow.
That's cheap. They make that an hour. And craft vendors, I don't think they get charged that much, $45.
Not at the Balloon Fest, I didn't.
Well, this ain't
Don't.
balloon, this ain't the balloon fest. This is the Italian festival.
It's in those stinking
Um,
balloon festival.
Just a heads up for the board, more to come on this, but the Elks called me about maybe doing a Flag Day ceremony at Lafayette Park on the 14th. I reminded them that it's cardboard boat regatta, so the town would be crazy. They said it would be like 9 o'clock in the morning for 45 minutes, so I gotta, more to come. I don't know if they're gonna do it, but,
Why Lafayette Park?
Plus
Why
the
don't they do it down at the courtyard?
Demonstration,
yeah, that's a
isn't
good,
that the
that's a good,
14th too?
that's a good question. No, they changed it.
They moved it, yeah.
That's a good
I
question,
thought
I
there
don't
was
know.
2 of them.
There is a second one.
Yeah, but what's that Lafayette Park?
May
Just-
17th. I don't know, I think they thought the pavilion, in case it rained, and they would have, bring in a sound system. There's a bathroom right there. So they have a lot of elderly members.
That's a charge of that.
Well, more to come, they gotta get
More to
back.
come.
Okay, departments, I think I emailed you guys on this, but just for the board. May 20th, ribbon cutting at 11 a.m. for the ADA playground. I'd love to have as many of us there.
Yes, and that was when?
Secretary of State will be here,
The 20th, right?
May 20th, 11 a.m.
Yep.
What's May 20th?
It's
Tuesday.
Tuesday. And then, Fred, you had from Kristen the comprehensive plan. She wants.
That's
I love
right.
when he looks at me like, I don't know what you're talking
I
about.
know, I got it downstairs. We needed to, she
Schedule.
sent me that, but also, yeah, it reminded me, because I was talking to Noe, I need a project account number from her to put on there, because she also sends the first payments to the state and all that.
So will you just send that out to the board and ask who, what, so
Who's
what,
gonna meet when?
yeah, so there's an 8:30 to 9:30 slot, and a 3:30 to 4:30 slot. So what it is they want the board 2 at a time to sit with the consultants who's reviewing our comprehensive plan. You were in that meeting. So they'd like to meet with the trustees as part of that process. Fred's got the schedule, and
Okay.
you can pick. Did you do the survey?
Mm-hmm.
It just has to be
Did you do the
two.
Did you do the survey?
Yes.
Good. Did you do the survey, everybody?
I flunked the question in one word. Describe it in one word. Okay.
All right, what other board concerns? All right, so we have.
Oh, hold on. So what did we decide we were gonna do with the fire department sewer?
We're gonna get hold of Jeff to see if they have a camera, so.
Yep.
Okay, or
I'll call Jeff tomorrow and see if he's got a camera.
or do you wanna try to call this company to see first? I got
Yeah, if you wanna leave that in my box downstairs, I'll call him tomorrow, or I can take it now.
Okay.
Didn't those companies do that already?
Well, that's what we gotta find out. If for some reason we're stumbling, mumbling, fumbling,
Well,
we decided we were gonna do it with the underground pipe company, I think. That was the lowest bid. We did decide we were
the
gonna go
money
with
is in
them.
the budget after June 1st, it's in the new budget,
Right.
so they
Okay.
can't do it before.
It's like
Okay.
30 something like that.
Oh, I thought we were gonna
27.
try to
You
do
were
that.
20, yeah.
27,000, I think it was.
Yeah, I thought we were gonna try to do that with the old budget.
No, they spent all their money.
They spent it all.
Okay, so we got time.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll
you
make sure
can't,
you
you
get
can't
this.
do it until after June 1st, so,
Well, we still should try to get the pictures.
yeah. So
we
you know, but I thought, maybe I'm wrong, but I thought that they cameraed it.
Supposedly they did, but nobody has the video.
Oh, that's right. But maybe the company does.
Well, that's why we're gonna call them.
Okay,
Yeah, because everybody says they have it, but nobody has it.
right.
We don't have it. Everybody has it but us,
Yeah,
supposedly.
fire department had it. Oh, let us have it. Well, we don't have it.
They don't have it.
Casino night went well.
Casino night seemed like it was doing well, yeah.
Charlie said they had 100 people more than last year.
Well, yeah, it was pretty packed. I left, I didn't stick around long.
I wish they'd
10
do it at
o'clock.
the community center, the parking is so much better.
Yeah, that was the sad part, was the parking, but they don't wanna do it there, cause I asked them that. Because it's too much, take all that stuff, set it all up, then at night they tear it all down, bring it back, I asked them.
Okay. All right, so we have Mr. Ely here, so I need a motion to go to executive.
I'll make a motion, we go to executive.
Second.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. We will be talking about legal acquisition. Appreciate you coming, Dave.
Sure.
All right.
I'll get with you tomorrow.
Thanks.
Scotty.
Have a good night.
Please, Scott.
Oh, forgot Pete.
He was not here for public to be heard. Sorry, Pete, we start at 5. We're moving through it.
Okay, last time I came late.
I think you
said
thought,
you started at 5:30.
no, we
So I
start
got
at
here
5,
a quarter after.
5 o'clock.
All right.
Sorry.
Is that
No,
your-
I'm saying, he's the one that wanted to know about the speeding. That's why, and,
He lives up on the corner.
Yeah, yeah, I parked it.
and I don't deviate from the agenda, because once you do that, then everybody's gonna come in late. If you're not here, not my problem.
What's this question? You got that camera off?
The speeding.
You got that camera off for public?
No, we're not, offline.
Yeah, so it's,
Not yet.
yeah, I talked to him. And I told him, we do as much as we can.
What is he